You want me to just deal with her? You got it. Years ago, I was teaching a subject as a collaborative at a different department. There was a particular student that I noticed her behavior to be questionable. But I don't get myself involved with students beyond academics. She skipped most classes and she used to wear sunglasses indoors all the time. I came into the class, covered my material, gave assessments and left. She was quiet and never engaged in the class, and I never pressed anyone who is not willing to participate because they were all adults. She skipped almost all classes and never did a single assessment. So she was failing this subject. My office is in a different building. As I said, I was collaborating with the department but not part of it. At the end of the semester, she came to my office and asked me if she can take all of the assessments she missed. I looked at her baffled, and she said the head of her department told her it is okay. And it is all up to me as the subject coordinator. I told her to wait and called the head and asked her what is going on and why they sent her to me. She said, well, she is failing almost every class and all the marks are locked in the system. And no modifications are allowed past a certain date. Just tell her you will not accept her requests. To that I replied, why you didn't tell her that? Why tell her to come to me? To that she said, just deal with her. I knew there was something wrong. And she wanted me to deal with this clearly unstable individual by myself. So I dealt with her. I told her I will gladly do all her assessments. But I don't have access to the grading system in their department, which I am only collaborating with, not part of. She gave me a strange smile, thanked me and left. Next thing I knew, that the police were called to their department because the head was assaulted by that student. Thankfully, no one got hurt because admin staff and security were able to apprehend the student until the police arrived. Edit. For those who asked where was I malicious, I knew according to regulations, there is no way she could have taken those exams. But I didn't tell her that. Instead I did exactly what they did to me and sent her back with the notion that I am fine with her requests. Oh man, your department head threw you under the bus. The bus bounced off you. You picked it up and threw it right back on her. Amazing. Dodged a bullet. Not malicious. Really. More self-protective. If they knew she was that unstable, the department head should have asked her to wait in the foyer, called security, and then told her. Don't think it's quite malicious so much as just good de-escalation. Your instincts told you something about the student was fundamentally wrong and potentially dangerous. The home department should have never sent that student to talk to you. They did so out of the same instinct of fear. Except they chose to endanger someone else who was largely uninvolved instead of handling it properly in the first place. Department head gave you the pass the buck treatment the way Apple does to their customers. They know whatever it is they're calling about isn't covered, but sends them to the certified locations to tell them that instead of telling them on the phone. I don't know how they expected us to not throw them under the bus for doing that. But every single client that came in with an issue that wasn't covered was told the same thing. That Apple knew fully well it wasn't covered but didn't want to tarnish their own reputation by saying that directly. So they wasted all of our time to try and save face. Sir, a Freddy Krueger, a Jason Voorhees, and a Michael Myers are here to see you about defective machetes. Please send them down to Last Standing 1 to handle their complaints. Hearing, wore sunglasses inside and missed a lot of classes. I just thought she had chronic migraines. So that ending really threw me for a loop. Also, even if she had, you still did the right thing. Because it is a combination of her responsibility and the school to set up accommodations. I wouldn't go to that department anymore if I were you.
Yikes.
A lot of people here assuming the student would have attacked OP for not letting them take exams. The attack could have been because the other person lied and jerked the student around. Lucky escape either way OP. Hope that student gets the help needed.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.